A question I was asked: how do we know which meridian is out of balance, and why would we find that some of the meridians are more out of balance on a consistent basis than others? It's a really good question. So what I want to do is just slightly touch on the 5-element system, because each of the meridians represents a different element. Now, we are dominant in our imbalances in probably one of those. So just stay with me, you'll understand in a minute. We want to be balanced, don't we, in everything? But we all have a different response to stress. And I'm going to tell you the different stress responses to each of the meridians, so you have a clearer understanding, and then you will know, and I would love to know from you, which is that stress response that you go into when things get too much. So for example, are you somebody who gets very anxious? Do you go into fear when you feel really stressed about something? Do you feel, oh my God, your mind is ticking away and you're worrying about what's going to happen in the future and you just want to shut down? If that is you, you will probably find that your kidney and bladder will be often out of balance. That's the water element. And fear, anxiety, panic, dread, those are the emotions that are connected with those meridians. Let's talk about the positive. When you're in balance with that, you have willpower, you have courage, you have that strength to go out and do what you want. You have that direction, you know, you're creative and da-da-da-da-da. So we've got to mention those things as well. If you are somebody who blows up, we know people like this, who just get really angry and really frustrated, then you will probably find that the liver and the gallbladder are the meridians that are more out of balance, because they are connected with the wood element, which is showing us that those two meridians, you will find that you feel responsible for different things, that anger and frustration really come to the fore when you're frustrated and you're getting really stressed. Instead of being responsible, acting in a transformational way, that's what we want. We want to bring that back into balance. So that is what those two do. Now, if you go into panic, I've taken on too much, I can't cope, I've committed, I've overcommitted, then you will be probably one of the 4. There's 4 in this one, just to confuse things slightly. This is the fire element. You've got the heart, the circulation, the triple warmer, which is to do with our fight and flight, and you've got small intestine. These are the people who are like, yes, I'm going to do this, I can do this, yes, 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 yes. And then they realize it's like, oh my God, no, I can't. I'm overloaded. I'm now so stressed out because I can't commit to all those things that I've just committed to. So when they're in, when they're not stressed, when they're in the power of this element and with all of these meridians, they will be really joyful. They will be the fun people. They will be the ones that, you know, they're just going with the flow. They're just having a good time. So that's, remember, panic, too much, overload. If you are, and I know a lot of you who follow me are probably one of these, because this is me too. If you are a worrier, and my mum was this, I used to say to my mother, if you don't have something in your worry pot, you will find something, because she was always worrying about something. And it doesn't matter, you're still, you know, worrying about what time your children are coming in, and they might be in their mid-20s, you know, you're worrying about this and you're worrying about that, and you're always giving to others rather than giving to yourself. This would be very much the stomach, okay, stomach, digestion, and the spleen. And this is the earth element. And these are very much, if you are someone who is a nurturer, if you are someone doing this sort of work, I mean, I used to be so out of balance in this element with these 2 meridians. I was so, because I was always yes. I was always, yes, I'll do that for you. I'll look after you, da, 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 da. I have changed that a lot. I've brought it right back into balance. And that used to be my biggest one, worrying about this, that, and the other. So if you've got stomach issues, then, you know, have a look at this emotion. Now, the last one, if if you are somebody who gets really, really stressed and it takes you down that sadness route or emotion, and you're feeling, you've got a lot of grief about things that have happened that you've not really processed, you haven't really let go of stuff, then this will be very much to do with lungs. How many of you get a lot of tightness in the chest, whether that goes into asthma or even more? And it's large intestine. So your digestion, how often do you feel that your digestion is not great? Not great. You're very conscious about what foods you eat because you're never quite sure how that's going to affect your stomach and your digestive system. So large intestine and lungs are very much about dealing with grief, dealing with sadness, letting go. How often do we not want to let go? Okay, so this just gives you a bit of an understanding of your stress emotion. When you understand what happens when you get stressed, how do you respond? Then you can work out maybe which meridian needs a little bit more love and attention. And especially if you understand these patterns, because awareness is key, people. Awareness is key, because if we don't have awareness, how on earth can we make a choice? And when we make a choice, we are either making a choice to just continue as we are, or we're a choice to do something different. And what we want to do is make a choice to do something different. Because if it's not working for us, why would you keep repeating the same old shit, basically? And we do, because that's our human nature. But ideally, we want to make a choice to do something different that is going to work for us, in our favor, to bring us back into this place of optimum health. And all these beautiful meridians, now this just looks like, a motorway system, doesn't it? You've got them going different colors up and down. It's like, gee whiz, which one am I going up this time? Which one is in balance? Which one's not in balance? What is going on in my body? So understanding your stress emotions is going to give you a great deal of guidance as to which meridians we're going to be at. Okay, I hope that's helped. If you have not signed up yet for Gateway to Flow, we haven't got long. We are starting on Tuesday. You are going to understand so much more. I'm going to be talking about 3 of the meridians, and I'm going to give you a lot of information about that. Plus, the magic is going to be when we scan those meridians through the Mag Healy, and it's going to show up what the imbalances are, the cause of those imbalances, and what we can do to bring them back into balance. No good just telling us what's going wrong. We want to know what to do to bring it back into balance, don't we? So there we go. I'm going to put the link underneath there. Come and join us. It's free. It's going to be on at 8 o'clock Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, so that you can just rest afterwards. There will be replays if you feel that you can't attend those. Absolutely fine. Watch in your own time. Okay, I'd love you to share this out, because this is a system we all need to know about. The more you understand about yourself, the more you have choices to do something different. Wishing you a beautiful day, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye for now.